Hello guys, welcome to the Hans Kumar channel. Um, so today's video is about my last 24 hours at UJ. So it is currently 12 something, and I I just wanted to reflect on my time here at UJ. I've been here since 2020. It's now 2024, so I've been here for 5 years, and it's been a very beautiful journey. It's been a very beautiful time and space of just like memories and experiences. And yeah, um I want this to be a video that is just going to be expressing my gratitude towards God, expressing my gratitude towards the people who have made it possible for me to have even come here, like my parents, my siblings, everyone who supported me, my friends, everyone who's prayed for me to just get to this point, because it has been a very interesting journey. And yeah, man, I'm very glad to have had the opportunity and the gift and the grace to be able to have come here. So probably we're gonna go through, like, we're definitely gonna walk around and just like go through different spaces, and I'll just be reflecting on each of the spaces where I find myself in. So I can't wait to take you guys on this journey with me, man. I can't wait to explore this last 24 hours with you and to enjoy it. So let's go, people. So it is 7 something in the morning, close to 8. I've been awake for a bit. I've just been chilling in bed listening to just some music. So yeah, now it's time to get started with the day. Alright, so I have a lot of things I want to do, because obviously I need to like finish, like what need to finish packing up this stuff, need to finish throwing away this, and just like making sure my table is clean. So yeah, I just need to make sure that everything is done by hopefully just by this evening, so I can at least like be sure that when my parents come tomorrow, everything is like ready. What else do I need to do? I need to shoot how many videos? Alright, let me so this is the plan for the this is the plan for the path. So I want to shoot this Young Bloods, the Art of Relationship, and the Crucifixion series today. Oh, as well as the what is it? As well as this one, as well as the last, obviously, which I'm doing right now. So I want to finish that. So I should do all of that today, and then also do a devotional. So also get that done, and yeah, what else? I really want to share like this, right? So this year I bought, obviously you won't be able to see like the words, but I'll say them. But like this year I bought this picture, and it just says be kind to yourself, as you can see. So on it I've been writing a couple of things that have like really carried me throughout my time at UJ, right? And especially these last few months. And I just wanted to share them to encourage anyone, but also to like remind myself as well, kind of like a morning devotional type of it. So like, let's start from where? Let's start from here, right? We start off like, this is the contentment. So in everything, whatever happens, whatever doesn't happen, it's always a reminder to be content. And then this is one day at a time. I think this was that I wrote this. I started this at the start of my exam season, where I just wrote one day at a time. I felt so overwhelmed. There's a time when I was feeling really overwhelmed, and I just wrote one day at a time. And the second one is, what is this? I cannot even see that. What does that say? Oh, struggle is progress. I remember that. Struggle is progress. Struggle is progress is basically about the idea that, and especially this is regards to like my struggle with like porn, is like the fact that you are struggling with it is progress. The fact that you're not allowing yourself to go into it, to go deeper into to not just like letting yourself fall into it and stay in it, is like literally a sign of progress. So struggle is progress. This is a tomato sauce stain. And then this is 10K plus one. And this was based on the understanding that it doesn't matter how many times I read a word, it doesn't matter how many times I read a verse. I have to read it 10,000 times plus one for me to actually say that I'm tired of it. Because there was a time when I got annoyed that I was reading the same verse a lot of times. But this reminded me, like, yo, it doesn't matter how many times you read it. This is the word of God. It's alive and active. So you need to, if I can only, even, and this is like hypothetical, but I can only be annoyed when I have read the verse 10,000 times plus one. So that's like that. It's just an encouragement. This is faith over feelings. Around down here, faith over feelings. This is this is I think during my like, especially in my relationship, early in my relationship, when I had like a lot of past relationship, when I had a lot of anxieties. I would always have like a lot of anxieties that would cripple me basically. And faith over feelings to me was just like this call to like to not listen to my feelings, to not dwell, to not focus on them. Like feelings a lot of times are honestly, they can be used as lies by the enemies. So faith, when you have faith in God, it's literally you choosing to believe in the best. You choose to believe in the goodness of God over your feelings, which are honestly, what is the word? Fleeting. Yes, sir. Which are fleeting. And then what is this? Love is a risk. Love is a risk. I said this in the last video that I made, but like love is a risk. Choosing to love is a risk. So it's so easy to fall into to it's so easy to not choose to love because you don't want to take that risk. But I think that when you realize that love is a risk and that Jesus was the first one to take that risk, it makes it so much easier to show love and to be love, to choose to wait, choose to be love for other people. Like that. Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. And to choose to be love for other people. So that is what my Friday motivational this morning, and also like a way for me to also express that as well. So just remind myself before the beginning of the day as well. So yeah, that is my morning routine down. I'm just going to take a shower now, and then we're gonna sort out. I don't know what we're going to do next. I don't eat breakfast, so we just have to jump straight into it. Probably start packing to make sure that because I have like most energy now, then get into like the more creative stuff later on. All right, see you guys.
A few moments later.
Just got out of the shower. Guess who cleaned everything? Guess who got in deep?
When I was in the shower, I was thinking, is there a difference between surrender and submission? Because I was listening to what is this song called? Only Jesus. I don't know I don't know what group it was, but it says it's the lady sings about surrendering everything, and then she also speaks about submitting. And is there a difference between that? Is there a difference between that? That is the question that I have this morning. I need to find answers for that. Let me know too. Is there a difference between surrender and submission? 12 o'clock. We have successfully packed. Everything is looking at least right. So bag is there. Bags are ready. I'll probably even like try and put some more stuff into other stuff so I can reduce that. Everything is good. Table is clean. We're gonna take off this stuff later on. So we are in a good place. Now it is probably time for, I'll probably just eat something and then get back to, now it's time for creating the videos. So my afternoon will probably look a lot like just creating them. Welcome back. So yeah. So it is 6 now. It is, yeah, actually 6 on the dot. So lovely stuff. Yeah, so after lunch, just been able to sort out some of the logistical stuff. So I got back my fridge and my microwave, which was not with me. So now I'm actually like fully set to go home, which is very, very cool. And yeah, man, yeah, after that, now we're done with everything. So good. Yeah, it's been a very, thank God, been able to get everything done. That was the biggest challenge that I was facing, is like being able to get back the fridge. Because I'd lost, to get back my fridge, I'd lost the indemnity form that I needed to basically get it from the storage. So literally, thank God for just opening doors and allowing me to retrieve it. Oh, my days, man. Hey. Yes, we thank God. We thank God. We thank God. All right. So now next is probably now we're just gonna head out and now start doing like the outside filming and stuff like that. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully we can make it look cinematic. I arrived here with a vague sense of purpose. I knew I was on the right path. But as the old saying goes, you don't know what you don't know. 5 years goes quick. Just yesterday, I was standing outside CLS 201, wondering where this journey was going to take me and what it was going to look like. And now I sit at the social work department and I'm just reflecting on the beauty of this journey. What started off as a vague sense of purpose has now turned into a fire within me. It is a passion for people. It is a desire to be of service. It is what I was called to do. Back then I knew it, but now I know for sure. I was born to be a social worker. There's always these places that become your second home. They're often unexpected, but they always show up at the right time. For me, that was the basketball court. This basketball court literally changed my life. I would not be the man I am today without the hours I spent within these four lines. The blood, sweat, and tears, both literally and metaphorically, have shaped me and have left me with so many lessons that are going to carry me for a lifetime. And it's not even about basketball at this point. It's about the brotherhood, the people that you have met, the experiences that you have shared, the lessons that you have learned, the days where you had to dig deep, the days where you had to take your L's, the days where you had euphoric wins. That's what stays with you. I'm proud to have been part of these experiences. And as I say goodbye to this court, I rest assured knowing that all these experiences and these people will play in my heart for a lifetime. There's one more spot I want to take you guys to. I ironically call this spot as well. First, let me make sure it's in the right place. A little to the left, again, one more time. Okay, perfect, Mr. Hans Kamal. Let me be honest with you guys. I've only known about this place for about 3 months. And even though it was short-lived, the truth is, this is where I stepped into manhood. But not in the way that you might think. For the first time here, I recognized and I looked at my gentleness and my softness as a superpower for the first time. And because of this place, I was challenged to be a leader. And to my surprise, I didn't buckle under the weight of leadership, but I thrived in it. And I'm proud to say that I walked with God throughout this journey and followed Him until the very end. Because of this place, I went to therapy for the first time, and it was amazing. I was able to discover old wounds, to discover traumas, to discover patterns that I didn't even realize I was doing. And I pray that with this new information, I'll continue growing into the man that God has called me to be. Because of this place, I matured as a person. I learned what it means to be selfless. I learned what it means to ask for forgiveness. And I learned what it means to learn, to desire to learn. I developed an identity in Christ. And I learned what it means to be emotionally available for people. So, even though it was only for a short time, this spot will forever hold a special place in my heart. And I'm proud to have been able to experience it. Thank you.